Hi there, and thank you so much for having me being part of this application process of round two of the Syky accelerator process. And I am super grateful and happy to be part of the Syky community. Thank you also so much to Emily for inviting me and really getting me on this journey with Syky. I'm excited to share a bit about myself and about my project Onyx and how we're gonna reshape the fashion space in the future. And yeah, I can't wait to show you guys. So let me quickly talk about it. And Onyx is a headless fashion brand or headless fashion DAO that is aiming to create the new luxury within fashion. For me, it's really important to ask the question, how do we define the luxury in the future? And it's clear to me that it's items, moments, and people that are precious to us and our lives, and we should aim to create with preciousness in our minds. What I mean with that is we are surrounded by so many things on a daily basis, whether it's content, NFTs, filters, fashion, digital, physical items. And I think we should aim in the future to really create with a longevity and sustainable angle the new type of preciousness and luxury that we can have. So a bit about myself and my background. My name is Joyce von Düllen. I'm from the beautiful city of Hamburg, Germany, and I am a podcast lead and ecosystem analyst at New Foundation and newlife.io. I am an IFA Paris graduate with a background in sustainable fashion, and I've been working in the fashion and Web3 startup space for over 4 years now. And I'm really inspired by internet communities and how the digital life is reshaping our identity, fashion, and expression. And so I've been really diving deep with my work on meeting a lot of people in this space and finding out what is really working within fashion, within identity, and how we can really reshape the space. I've been the podcast lead of New Forum. I started this podcast with New Foundation from 0 followers, from 0 engagement, and now you can see we have some of the most amazing people in the space on there. The pleasure you can see here, Danny from Red DAO, and also Victoire, and then you have here Zing from Extended Identity, and I really grew close to the Web3 community and to all the people that come into the space, whether it's the region community or the fashion community. So I had really the opportunity, and I'm really grateful for that I met so many people that really taught me a lot about brands and about how fashion is going to look like in the future. And so as well as I've been part of building this amazing first tryout of an app called New Life, and New Life was a Web3 social app that is now rebuilding, but it's really about how we create content for niche communities and turn it into assets and really redefine a Web3 social. So I've been really digging deep into creators, and some of our supporters and connections has been people like Red DAO, DressX, Tribute Brand, Tribute Labs, Gitcoin, Near, Disco, Meta Label, Aave, Fabricant, Central St. Martin's. We had an amazing event last year in London at Central St. Martin's, bringing all these people together from the crypto and fashion space. And yeah, that's been my life for like the last 3 years. So I worked as a stylist before, and I worked in fashion before. Then I lost my job in the pandemic, and I went full into Web3 and into the space, and started also designing myself digital pieces. But for me, now coming to Onyx, why I think Onyx is the next thing is because I started designing physical and digital pieces, but I realized that there's a lack of buying power within the digital space, and there's a lack of combining the two within digital and physical fashion. So for me, Onyx is kind of about being a headless brand. It's an innovative venture that combines digital and physical fashion products within a decentralized, autonomous organization structure. And our goal is to disrupt the traditional fashion industry by leveraging technology, creativity, and community engagement. And what I mean by that is Onyx wants to push products that the community wants. That can be content, that can be digital pieces, that can be physical pieces, but it's really around brainstorming the best tools and the best ways we can do things within fashion and how we can push that. And I think for me, that's really important because I want to build something, I want to be part of something that is sustainable. And I think the way we produce fashion and digital pieces right now is not sustainable. I think we should only produce the things that we want, and that we see as precious. And that's for me the new luxury. And yeah, our values are obviously inclusivity and transparency and shared decision making. And yeah, I really been talking with different fashion designers and creators from all over the world, from Nigeria, Asia, New York, and really that's also our focus with representing all this different types of creativity. That's what Onyx is about. And yeah, it's a community first DAO, and the DAO is making the decision with an incentive power up and voting system. So the best idea gets voted by a creativity system, which items will be produced and what content will be pushed. For example, I can submit a meme, I can submit something to the Onyx brand, and then the people decide, okay, this content will be pushed. Or I can submit a proposal for earrings that I want to produce, and then the DAO collective fund will decide then if we're investing in those drops or in these pieces or not. And yeah, some of the potential products we've been experiencing are physical jewelry, physical products, content, digital makeup, and digital collectibles. One of my inspirations has been, for example, extended identity, where they have the physical and digital component, and I've been talking with Zing about that as well. And yeah, it's a focus on the small limited drops. We really want to push what the culture wants and needs. And yeah, you can submit the idea and the best idea gets chosen. Also, a big focus for me with the audience and the community is bridging the Web 2 to Web 3 angle and the physical to digital movement. So what I mean with that is we have a big gap between Web 2 and Web 3 right now, and digital fashion, for example, with physical fashion. And I think we can really bridge those audiences because the newer Gen Z people that you can also see here, some of the more known Gen Z stars, what do you want to call it? I think there's really a big potential of bridging that with digital fashion and bringing that to them and bringing that idea of new luxury to them. And I think we can really leverage that. And it's something I'm really excited about because I see there's a lot of cool traditional brands, but they don't necessarily yet have the angle to be digital or to think about fashion as more like transmedia fashion. A lot of my research was about transmedia fashion, which means like transmedia fashion is everything combined. It can be content, it can be a meme, it can be a digital or physical piece. So I think under that umbrella, that is going to be the future of brands. So why Syky? As I said, I'm super happy to be part of this community, but to build the first luxury headless brand, it will take the best of the best in the fashion, crypto, Web3 space and a lot of creative brain power to bring forward the best ideas. And that's why I'm proud to be part of Syky, because I think to have a brand and to have a platform is a big responsibility, and I think it should involve the best of the best to decide on what's getting pushed with Onyx and what is not getting pushed. So yeah, the future outlooks here, a bit summing it up. My goal is, or our goal with Onyx is to bridge the Web 2 audience with the Web 3 tools and audience, and I think that's a really attainable goal. Release more small collections that make the DAO decide on, find future partnerships and ambassadors for Onyx, and our current financial statements are 50K in investments, and our goal is to raise 3 million for an initial seed round for the Onyx DAO. And here you can see again the contributors and people that I am in touch with and that are part of our community. I would say we have around 15 people that are really, really close, and then a wider range of like 30 people that are easily, like a catalyst for the brand and for the DAO. So yeah, the future of fashion is a collective setting new roles and producing luxury, sustainable products that reassure culture and communities. I think that's so important. And one of my friends and big inspirations I have here, which is Sami Lacaproul, he's a digital image maker from Paris, and he's been exactly that. He's been defining the new luxury with his amazing digital fashion pieces. And yeah, we've been working closely together on some pieces. And I think bringing those type of people together in a DAO collective and pushing the best digital and physical products will change the space. And that's why I'm so excited of building this. And yeah, be a part of a new era of brands. And that's what Onyx is about. I thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to share and to explore this. And I hope to see you very, very soon, and to expand the future of headless brands and the new luxury. Thank you so much. Yeah, see you very soon.